What if I told you that a group of farmers, blacksmiths, and ordinary colonists once stood up against the most powerful empire on Earth and won? This is the story of how 13 colonies changed the course of history forever. The American Revolution. In the mid-1700s, the British Empire stretched across the globe, and its colonies in North America were seen as jewels of trade and wealth. But tension brewed beneath the surface. After the costly French and Indian War, Britain imposed heavy taxes like the Stamp Act and the Tea Act, forcing colonists to pay for a war they felt they had little say in. No taxation without representation became their rallying cry. Ordinary people began to dream of independence, a dangerous idea in a world ruled by kings. The anger boiled over in acts of protest, like the famous Boston Tea Party, where colonists, disguised as Native Americans, tossed an entire shipment of tea into the harbor. On April 19, 1775, the first shots rang out in Lexington and Concord, Massachusetts. Minutemen, local militia who could be ready to fight at a minute's notice, clashed with British troops. Nobody knew it then, but the American Revolution had begun. Farmers dropped their plows, shopkeepers closed their doors, and thousands from all walks of life joined the fight for liberty. This wasn't a professional army. It was an army of volunteers now facing the disciplined might of the world's most powerful military. The shot heard round the world had been fired, and there was no turning back. By 1776, the colonies had reached a breaking point. The call for a complete separation from Britain grew louder. In Philadelphia, brilliant minds like Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, and Benjamin Franklin gathered to draft a document that would change history forever, the Declaration of Independence. With bold, revolutionary words, we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. They announced to the world that America would be free. Signed on July 4, 1776, this document was more than just a declaration. It was a profound statement of human rights and a formal declaration of war against a king. But declaring freedom was one thing, winning it was another. General George Washington, commander of the Continental Army, faced crushing defeat after defeat in the early years. His soldiers froze and starved through the brutal winter at Valley Forge, their spirits pushed to the brink. Yet they held on, fueled by the cause of liberty. Then the tide began to turn. A crucial victory at Saratoga convinced France to join the American cause, providing much-needed ships, supplies, and soldiers. With this powerful new ally, hope was rekindled. In 1781, at Yorktown, Virginia, the combined American and French forces trapped the British Army, leading to their surrender. Against all odds, the unthinkable had happened. 2 years later, the Treaty of Paris officially ended the war and recognized the United States of America as an independent nation. 13 colonies became one nation, a republic, founded not by the divine right of kings, but by the will of the people. The American Revolution was not just a war over taxes. It was a revolution of ideas that liberty, equality, and democracy could reshape the world. And over 2 centuries later, its echo still rings in the struggles and dreams of all who dare to fight for freedom. If you found this journey through history inspiring, kindly like this video, share and subscribe for more interesting world histories. This was the history of the American Revolution.